One.
Yeah.
Poor Norman.
These outers.
Diamond, his second best card.
Bring on the bucket. Where's the sponge?
World Cup debutante is finally, you know, they just took out the defending runner-up. Took some doing after his strong start, Norman Whiteside. He's on the run. Well, when this happens three-handed, I don't care if it's this tournament or deep stack.
There's nothing, no other ending for this. That all the chips go in here.
I quite enjoyed the game today. The table was a bit quieter than normal. I think every woman's given it a lot of concentration today. But in my own mind, I didn't think I played that well. I made a couple of silly mistakes, you know, beginners' mistakes. But I still enjoyed today. It was a good day out.
Well, this would be a mismatch on the football pitch, but on the poker table, anything's possible. And for Paresh Patel, what a dream. Qualified off the internet. He's cruised to this heads-up stage, but now has to get past a wall. One of the great defenders in the history of this sport, Frank Leboeuf, who's also seemed that he has no shortage of instincts at the poker table as well. And the chip lead for Leboeuf, 8,300. It's not 2-1, but it's not far off. You look at those bet frequencies, Ian, and I mean, even though Patel was very active early, Leboeuf has set the pace of late.
Yeah, it's been all Frank in the last 40 minutes for sure. I think he'll be up against it here though, Jesse. You know, heads up is a completely different animal, and I think the experience of this guy, he's got to make him the favourite. I know he's got less chips. I don't like this. I think the way his approach here, Paresh, it just falls into Leboeuf's lap, really. It's how he wants to play the game.
Yeah.
He's got to get him on the edge of his seat and make him feel uncomfortable.
300.
Well, now this is in position. If he decides he's going to be aggressive in position, it's not bad, because Leboeuf is going to have to match that, or he's going to start to lose chips. You know what I mean? If they check it down every time Leboeuf's on the button, and Patel steals it every time he's on the button.
This is good. I mean, you know, he's had to think about this. He must realise that the ace is a good card heads up with this sort of flop.
And this is going to test Paresh as well, because
let's see what he does
now
here.
there's 1,200 out there.
Yeah.
What do you think? You got it?
Well, let's see.
Oh, he's got it. And you know what? This is the first second bullet he's shown, and I don't think you can call here if you're Frank.
No, you can't. He's passed. To me, though, that should have been 8, but then that's just me saying it. But this is what he needs to do, this guy. You know, if he doesn't do this, he's playing into Frank's hands, really, and he's playing his way. And I think that the ending, it's written all over the wall that Frank Leboeuf will win it. So he does need to change his game now.
You can't bam unless you can bam bam, and you can't bam bam unless you can bam bam bam.
Oh.
Really, Hold'em needs 3 bams.
$300.
This is why he should raise pre-flop.
Call.
Well, Paresh is pretty sure his hand is good now. Is he going to bet He's going to have to bet that turn. You'd think he'd have to bet that turn. Is he at all worried that Leboeuf is sitting for him? Well, that's a big bet. It's not really,
not
but
5 into 12. It's not just.
I know, but it sounds like it. You know, with the action that's happened here. It's like a whole different. I don't know. It's like a whole different game. I'm trying to figure out if it's my TV set or if his shirt is actually purple. Been trying to figure that out for a couple hours now. I think I've decided it's purple. Maybe it's my TV set.
Now let's see if he raises this button.
He's counting them out.
No raise. 4 more.
Raise. 4 more, 7 total.
See, I feel like... I mean, is there any idea that this could get Patel into trouble? Making the pot big and then, you know, being forced to bet the flop when you miss, or that's just poker.
Yeah, that's it. The other way he's been playing is not working for him.
Right. This pot is 1,400, and it's a good flop for Patel in the sense that LeBoeuf has missed. Now, he won't know it till he bets.
Check.
Check. Check.
Oh
Ooch!
yeah, he's missed a bet there.
Ooch. They've both got a draw. You can see by the percentages, all is not as it seems.
Check.
LeBoeuf is going to win this if it gets checked down. Paresh, there's 1,400 in there. 4 hearts. You cannot check now. You cannot check. Oh, like it. How do you like this?
500.
How do you like
Do you
that?
like them eggs?
Pass.
He's different class.
He is.
Frank LeBoeuf. He's different class.
He stepped up to the spot, didn't he? Stepped up to the spot. Kept in the chip lead as well. I mean, that pot would have swung the chip lead either way.
Oh, cool.
Call.
No raise. Check.
No raise.
Wow, he picks up some aces, this guy, don't he?
Yeah. And is he going to lead? Well, he could lead with this. It's been working. Paresh looks interested, doesn't he?
See?
300.
That's
300.
not a big
Yeah, I
bet.
wanna
That's
take
in fact that's the minimum bet, and it looks like a bet that's not strong. It feels.
Well, he might peel one off here because he's got bottom pair. But, you know, yeah, see?
Wow.
Now, Frank must be thinking, I'm the king of the castle here. What's going on?
Yes.
All you do is you call, 3 cards come down, I bet he passes.
My ever rendezvous is my dream. Yeah.
Button is Paresh. He's raised once, and all the other times he's limped. He may have folded once. You know, they played about. Jeez, they played about 20 hands already, heads up. I mean, it's enough to get a line on your opponent.
I'll make it 12 to bet.
Raise. 1,200 total.
And
So it's going to be 10 for me? 8.
8. Call.
I think the call here is because it's the second time in a row Patel has done it.
Yes.
Whether he's right or wrong.
This is just human nature coming out here.
You just think the guy is trying to push you around. Wow. He might actually lead. I mean, he might. Oh, he's got a hand. He's got a hand. He's got.
Let's just check I haven't got a straight in it. It's only top pair.
Has to be 1,000.
Okay, keep your chips behind the line and say how much you want to bet before, and then you can make it.
500?
The minimum it has
This
to
gonna
be
be-
is 400. You can bet 400 and above.
Okay, so 500.
500, yep.
Now, there's 2 things going on here. First of all, Patel hates this flop. But what? The other thing is, it wasn't that big a
Tell you
bet. I mean,
Now watch the TV.
He must be thinking,
I'll tell you after.
he's called my raise with some of these garbage cards.
Right.
That's what he must
Yeah,
be thinking.
yeah.
Because you know he's connected.
yeah.
You know, he's called my... Maybe he shouldn't raise then.
Call.
check.
No raise.
Well, there's certainly the way he's feeling now. You know, you can be too results oriented in this thing too. I mean, just because something doesn't work, I don't know.
Every time we see this sort of flop, he bets
Check.
it, Frank.
Check.
He's checked this one.
He's got a flush draw, but it's in name only. The deuce. And, you know, the last time...
400.
400.
This is what I like to
That's a good
see.
bet. That's a good bet.
Call.
Call.
Oh. He's scaring the life out of Paresh on